It was a quiet Thursday night inside a martial arts gym. Most of the students had finished training. Only 8 remained on the mat, tired but still watching their black belt instructor, Derek Mitchell. The man was quietly mopping the floor in the corner. He wore a simple blue t-shirt and old jeans. Derek smirked. "Hey, you cleaning guy. How about a little sparring? Show us what you got." The students laughed nervously. James looked up slowly, then back down at the mop. "No, sir, I don't want to disturb your class." Derek laughed loudly. "Disturb us? You don't even know how to step on this mat. Come on, just a short demo. Show my students the difference between a fighter and a janitor." The students glanced at each other. Some smiled, but others looked uncomfortable. Something about Derek's tone felt wrong. His movements were calm, but strangely smooth. "All right," he said quietly, "but when we're done, you will apologize. To your students, and to me." Derek blinked. "Apologize? You're the one who's going to be on the floor." He tied his black belt tighter and clapped his hands. "Gather around, everyone. Time for a real lesson." The students formed a circle. Their eyes moved between the proud instructor and the quiet janitor. The air grew heavy like before a storm. What they didn't know was James's past. 20 years ago, he was not a janitor. He was Silent Storm Washington, a 5-time world champion in mixed martial arts, a legend who had left the ring after a tragedy. He had promised never to fight again, but tonight that promise was about to break. Derek circled him like a predator. "What's the matter, afraid? Or do you only know how to mop floors?" He shoved James on the shoulder. But James did not move. His body stood like a stone wall. The arrogant smile on Derek's face flickered for the first time. James exhaled slowly. His eyes grew sharp. "Interesting," he whispered. "It's been a while since someone tried that." One of the students, a young woman named Sarah, raised her voice. "Sensei, maybe we should continue normal training." Derek snapped at her. "Sarah-chun, are you questioning me? Sit and watch. You'll learn more in the next 5 minutes than in a whole month." The room fell silent. James finally spoke again. "All right, let's give them a real lesson." Derek lunged forward with a quick punch. The students gasped, but James was not there. With one small step, he slid aside. The punch cut through empty air. Derek stumbled forward, off balance. James shook his head. "Clean technique. But your shoulder gave it away." The students' eyes widened. The janitor had moved faster than they could see. Derek tried again, this time with a kick. James blocked it gently, almost lazily, and pushed him back. The black belt staggered, his confidence cracking. Murmurs spread among the students. Was their instructor losing to a janitor? Derek roared in frustration and attacked with a flurry of strikes. But James flowed around each one, calm, controlled, precise. Finally, James stepped forward. In one smooth motion, he swept Derek off his feet. The proud black belt crashed onto the mat. Silence. Not a single student breathed. James stood over him, his voice calm, steady. "This mat is not for arrogance. It's for respect." He looked at the students. "Remember, martial arts should never be used to humiliate others." He turned back to Derek. "Now, apologize." Derek's face burned with shame. He looked at the circle of students staring at him in shock. His lips trembled. I'm sorry." James picked up his mop again. The storm had passed, but the lesson would never be forgotten.